I'm a little bit speechless, only because, just so you know, a lot of people want, like, they just, like, want to know, like, you know, certain details about, like, what's your process, and, like, what's your, and I just want to, like, I want to know other, like, sillier things, like, when you were 19, did your parents behave in a way that was, like, really limiting you? You know, like, my mom will just be like, when are you gonna outgrow? I can't go anywhere with you because your sentences don't go down. And, like, trying to tell you how to, like, be, and, like...
So your mom's embarrassed by you? It's not the other way around?
I don't
You never
care
embarrassed
what
me?
she does. Like, she's her own person. And I want her to let me be my own person instead of being so, like, restriculous. Which is my word that I stuck. Because she is sometimes so strict, it's ridiculous. And she says that she's feminist, but I think that she sometimes is like, this is how feminists are supposed to be. Like, why do you like Lady Gaga? Oh! So, like, did you have music that you loved, or the reading that you did? Was there anything where your parents were like, that's, like, not okay, that's not who our son should be?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, I was a punk in 1976.
So cool.
A long time before you were born. And which meant that, you know, I got to have that wonderful confrontation with my dad, age 16, where I dyed my hair. It was meant to have been bleached blonde like Billy Idol, but it had gone as far as a sort of straw colour and stopped, and wouldn't go any further. And he came home and was just sort of like, if I come home tonight and you have blondish, strawy-coloured hair, you will have to go and live somewhere else. And I'm like, you can't dictate to me, I have human rights. And he was like, you can have human rights somewhere else. So, actually it was kind of a bit problematic because it was after 6 o'clock in a small English town when all the shops that would sell anything like hair dye shut at 5:30. So I phoned around and found a cousin of mine with an old thing of raven black hair dye that she bought and never got around to using. So I went down round to her place, borrowed it, took it, and put it on, and wound up with raven black hair that night with black fingernails because I hadn't read the bit about putting the gloves on. And because it was a sort of strawy red first, it was now raven black with purple highlights, which I thought was even cooler than having blonde hair, and I now had black fingernails. And my dad, seeing that I didn't have sort of reddish hair anymore, had kind of won a moral victory, and I looked weirder than before, so I'd won an enormous moral victory. It was really a win-win thing.